Alright, you guys, Snitch stars Dwayne Johnson, whose son gets a package from his best friend. It's a package of drugs. Why would you ship drugs through the mail? Why? When I used to work for FedEx, we used to look for drugs all the time in packages. We would open up the person's package to see if that said material was in there. They had cops dressed in uniforms, like regular uniforms, not like regular cop uniforms, but like business suits, and drug sniffing dogs there. Why would you even do that? Anyway, his best friend sends him the package, not unaware that his best friend snitched on him as well, to lighten his sentence in prison. So his son is arrested, of course, for in the possession of drugs. And instead of snitching on another one of his friends to lighten his sentence, he decides to go bare bones and could be facing 10 years, possibly even 30 years in prison. And by the time he's released, he could be 50 years old. So Dwayne Johnson's like, okay, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to let you be in here this long. So he willingly volunteers to go undercover, if you will, and do drug deals and stuff like that. Like basically become a drug dealer. So he can lighten his son's sentence and possibly get him out of prison early. Now, this movie, without a shadow of a doubt, is Dwayne Johnson's, aka The Rock's, best movie ever. I'm not talking about stuff like Fast Five. I'm talking about a movie on his own. The best one ever. Seriously. And you know what? It is about time, Rocky. About fucking time. Alright? This was a good movie. The acting was great. Okay, there was nothing bad about this acting. It was just great. It's not like an over-the-top action movie. It's more of a ground-based drama with a little bit of action at the end, towards the end anyway. And that's good. That was all it needed. It didn't need to be action-packed or something like that, like the trailers admitted it to be. It's just a real-life story. This was a real-life story. I did look that up. This dad went through a bunch of shit to get his son out of prison. And it shows in this film. It is just an absolute joy to finally see Dwayne Johnson make a good film. Okay? As for the action scenes when they're needed, they're pretty good. They're not over the top like Die Hard is. They're just normal, like a normal car chase. That's it. That's all it needed. It made sense, but yeah, it's more ground proof. Now, usually Dwayne Johnson's acting is kind of atrocious. He was pretty good in this movie. Surprisingly, he was good in this film. Holy shit, he was good. And there's a lot of people in here, too. You got Susan Sarandon. I believe that was Benjamin Bratt. And by the way, Benjamin Bratt looks just like fucking Gary Oldman from both Air Force One and The Dark Knight. With that fucking mustache and the goatee and the glasses. He looks just like Gary Oldman's Commissioner Gordon from Batman Begins. No shit. Because there's one scene I'm looking at him, he looks just like him from Air Force One with the glass, just without the glasses. I'm like, holy shit, you look like Gary Oldman, man. It's fucking scary. So when you see that, yeah, that's what's going to come to your mind. He looked just like that motherfucker. I'm like, wait a minute, why is Susan Sarandon in here? She's fucking awesome. She's in this movie, Benjamin Bratt, Dwayne Johnson. I think I missed one, but I forgot his name. But in the end, it's a good film. Everybody should go check this movie out. I'm giving Snitch the highest recommendation so far for Dwayne Johnson. What is that? An A. That's right. Snitch gets an A for its originality. Okay? Well, it was originality because it was a real story. So, of course, it's original. But you get my fucking point. Okay? So, let me know what your favorite Dwayne Johnson film is down below. And let me know what you think about this film. Did you see it? Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Let me know your thoughts below. I'll see you on the next one.